Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to TTS Xbox Podcast, episode 40, guys. And as you can see, guys, once again, Dirt is late. Once again, he's having issues. I'm not sure what kind of issues he's having, but he's having issues on that. So, you know what? Your boy Sean786, he had to go live. Even though he has to, even though if he has to cut a solo gig. Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Mr. Darkness himself has arrived. He's managed to fix his internet. Yo, Dirt, explain to the good people in the chat what went down.
I had to make a quick payment
A quick payment. Did he forget? Oh, shit.
over the phone.
Don't say this was another Shenmue special.
No. It's not Shenmue special, but I made a quick payment. Boom. Say, yo, I need my shit. Come back on. Thank you. I'm here, baby.
Mr. Ray Tracing himself, man. Guys, listen, we got some good stuff to talk about. A lot of good stuff to talk about. Do you know what I mean? Especially these fucking ponies trying to talk that shit all week, bro. They're trying to talk that shit. But guess what, guys? Other thing, we're definitely going to be talking about that in a second.
Oh, yeah,
of a
Zing,
second topic.
talk about that shit.
But definitely, bro. And my brother, Derek Greg T, what's going on, player?
What's up, my homie? What's going on with you, bro?
Look, I hope your internet stays up. I hope you pay the bills. I hope your credit card doesn't bounce. Let's hope you be okay, bro.
I'm good. And I'm joking, y'all pieces of shit. I don't know, my internet went down for a second, but it came back up. I rebooted the router, the modem, whatever you call it.
Router, modem, whatever you want to call it. And let me give a shout out to the chat, man. We got Geezer Truth in the chat talking that shit. Xcoin, Baveri 19, my detectives out there doing his undercover work and that. Let Louds in the chat. Toonman 55, what's going on, player? Hope you well. Anthony Chipmunk, what's good, man? Apollo Cooper, MK Michael 001, what's going on, G? Suicide Kings as well. Reggie Lee's in the chat. Javier McCann, what's going on? Deploy 619, talking that shit. You got Starfield's a game of the generation, you fucking damn right. Everybody's talking about Hogwarts. Anyway, Lighten Money, what's going on, player? Robertson in the chat, Clay Mud, Ray, he said it's TTS time. B, Gotham 617, Josh Moore, Elusive Mage, what's going on, player? The Blue One, Robert, Maurice Branch, who else do we have? Sean A. Harris, what's going on, G? Other Zinc, that topic, GT7, we're going to have a lot of fun. You were waiting for this, we were waiting for this. That's definitely going to be a topic, and that will be our second topic, hopefully, in that. X Coins in the chat. Emmanuel A1. What is up, player? TTS, bro. Like I said, people are saying, yo, Sean, 3 fucking shows, 3 days in a row. Man, I'll fucking love it. And I love it too, bro.
You doing your thing, bro.
It is what it is, bro. Miss Marvel's in the chat fighting these motherfucker ponies. She goes, hi, Sean and Dirt. I'm fighting these motherfucker ponies on Twitter. Do you see this shit? We see that shit. Yo, Dirt, did you see that shit?
I saw it with my own 4 eyes.
100% Jigga J's in the chat. Stilo Fax, what is up? Enzo, Skeletters as well. What is going on, player? Hope you well, man. Shout out to every one of you guys. Obviously, guys, the last 3 days we've been streaming non-stop, having a lot of fun, from the Indie Showcase, Xbox Showcase, to the Hogwarts Legacy yesterday, and today, TTS, man. We're definitely going to be talking that shit, so please hit that like button, share this out and that, and let's get right into it. Yeah, Emmanuel, what's going on, player? I'm well, bro. MK Michael goes, yo, Dirt, you 4-eyed motherfucker. What's going on? That's what he said. He called you four-eyed.
MK Michael, I thought you was the homie.
Ryan Bunce in the chat talking that shit. He goes, oh shit, he goes, I have a German passport, but I can't speak German. Oh shit, he's undercover.
What?
That's what he said in the chat.
Oh shit.
Yeah, man, definitely, bro. Boys, we're gonna get into the show. Hot topics, a really hot topic and a hot take, and I know Dirt's been waiting for this topic. He wanted to be talking that shit, give his take on what's going on with the initiative. I'm gonna get right into it, guys. Let me write this timestamp down for you guys who will watch it afterwards as well. The initiative. Now, Dirt. I remember I was working away, cruising in my bus, cruising with my passengers. And I seen a tweet, I seen the DMs, and he sent a message, and I believe it was Nick Shepard first or someone else, and they said some news is coming out from the initiative, which is not good. I was like, oh shit, what the fuck is going on? I was like, dirt. What do you think it could be, bro? What could it be, bro? He goes, I don't know, Sean. And then another tweet came out from another media site. Some sad news is coming out from the initiative. I'm like, oh fuck, man! Don't say they cancelled the game. Don't say they're rebooting the game. Like, what the fuck is going on, man? Obviously, I was working every like when I had a chance to like look at my phone when I like stopped at a layover or something. I'm like, what the fuck is going on that? Don't say they cancelled the game. Don't say something's happened. Then a soft reboot and that. And then, half an hour, 45 minutes later, we get the news that the original core team from the initiative, which was a 70-man team, 75-man team, half of them have gone right now. Either they've been let go, well, they've gone to other jobs or just quit. And I was like, oh man, I go lucky. I was like, do you know what? That isn't too bad. I was expecting the games being cancelled or Crystal Dynamics had just gone back to Square Enix and left the initiative doing his own shit with a 70-man team. I was worried then. But as soon as I found this news that half the core team went and the Crystal Dynamics was still there working on the project, I was like, yes, at least it's still working. At least they still got a lot of manpower working on that.
Absolutely.
That was the main thing in that. Now, when it comes to the core team, guess what, guys? Initiative, some of you guys may not know, in 2018, Phil announced his studio, led by Donald Gallagher, that this is going to be a team that they want to get the best of the best. We've been talking that shit. It's a bit upsetting that we got to see some of the core teams. These people are great talent. Great. They come from great studios, from Rocksteady, Rockstar, Naughty Dog as well, from that dog shit place as well, Sony. And these are senior artists, senior developers.
Seniors, yeah.
You're all seniors, so they're experienced, they know what they're doing, and that. We were saying this is a super team. It's a shame the original core team, guys. It's not. It doesn't seem to be working right now. They have some creative differences. Like, I think the problem is, like, before I let you go there, I want to kind of give my take on it properly. When it comes to these teams and that, all of these guys are big boys and that. And the main guys, the main dude is Darrell Gallagher and that. When they go to him and that, and they probably say, look, I've got an idea. This is what I think we should do with Perfect Dark and that. And he kicks it back as nah. But they must feel some type of way. Yo, bro, listen. I worked on God of War. I've been on these big studios and that. You're not gonna take my input. You're not gonna even consider it.
Facts.
Come on, man. So this is what's happened. They seemed like they had a bit of a they couldn't work together basically. This is a team we were hoping that would be something like the Avengers, the fucking ultimate team, but it's not worked for some reason. Now, I feel like Darrell Gallagher goes to Phil and his team, goes, listen, it doesn't seem to be working. We're having issues. When it comes to something, we're not on the same page. Bringing Crystal Dynamics and that. That's the team.
Yep.
I led that team when the Tomb Raider series was happening. I know that team is behind me and they will back me and they will tell me straight up if something's not wrong, and I'll trust that team because I worked with them before and that. And do you know what? I was happy that Crystal Dynamics was still there. Now, if this was the opposite round, guys, listen to me. If Crystal Dynamics went and the initiative was only like a 70-man team, then it would have been a problem then. Because that is a small team. And we know that the initiative said we want to be small and agile and that. But we need manpower to pump out these games. Other studios look to get 1,000 people, 2,000 people pumping out games when it comes to the final push and that. But I'm really happy that Crystal Dynamics is staying and working on the project. And I know Crystal Dynamics makes good games. Regardless of the last game, it's still high quality game they make. Now, when the news was coming out for you, bro, when we first seen the tweet, before all we found out what was going on exactly, what was your impression like? What were you like thinking? Oh shit, what is going on in the initiative?
Yeah, that was my exact impression. Oh shit, man! I hope this game isn't canceled. What's going on? So like my impressions were similar to yours, and then when I read the article, I, sat down and thought about some things. I said, oh, listen, that's not really that bad. Of course, you somehow, even though I don't follow any ponies, like for real, you still see, ponies shit sprinkled throughout my timeline. And they're just going at, oh, they need, but but it wasn't just some ponies. It was some Xbox guys with this doom and gloom shit. They were going with the doom and gloom. Oh, what the Xbox doing? I saw somebody say Phil needs to be fired. I'm like, what the fuck? So after reading this, and I was like, you, Sean. Okay. Example. Dale Gallagher, got seniors, like veterans in the industry. They brought them in. Now, maybe Daryl Gallagher or the initiative sold them on a more collaborative effort, right? A team effort. And like you said, Sean, maybe they tried to run some ideas past Daryl Gallagher and also Dan some burger, but he left. I can't think his last name. But he had left anyway. So, and maybe Daryl Gallagher said, not really feeling that, so we're not going to roll with that. So the direction is Daryl Gallagher's vision, and obviously some of those folks didn't like it, so they left. Now, what we read when Crystal Dynamics came in, that was pretty much it for those people that wasn't happy in the first. They was okay, fine. Daryl has his team. We're out of here. Because, like you said, he probably told, like Daryl Gallagher probably told Phil, look, Phil, it's not working. This project isn't moving fast enough. I talked to some people over there at Crystal Dynamics. They're available right now. Go talk to Square Enix for me. And they brought them in. And see, that's the thing, though. That's the focus I think a lot of people's not talking about. They lost about maybe 25 to 30 people. They still have, I think it's under 50, they said, in the initiative. But Crystal Dynamics is a pretty big studio. They're there. But everybody want to run with doom and gloom. Doom and gloom. No, it's over. No, it's not over. Just for example, say guys, like say like Dilla was heading the podcast. He invited me and like other guys that run their own podcast. And then we like, yo, Dilla, man, maybe you should do this. He like, man, nah, fuck that. This is my show. After so long, we were like, man, I'm about to go back to my regular podcast. I'm not doing this shit no more. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that Daryl Gallagher was wrong, but maybe that's just how he is. And Crystal Dynamics knows how he works, right? They know what he expects from his, team. Boom, they're there with them now. The game is being developed. Like Sean said, if Crystal Dynamics left or quit, then we should have been worried. But no, they're developing the game, right? So at the end of the day, there's no doom and gloom. We all know there's issues with studios. The internet, especially Xbox teams, for some reason, we seem to know everything. Shit leaks out for Xbox teams.
100%.
But bro, like Christopher Dream said, the original Perfect Dark had senior people leave in the middle of the project also. There's tons of turnover in the gaming industry. Right, Sean? Now, yep. Sean, I wanted to show, like, do you want me to go to the part about Naughty Dog and all that stuff now, or you want me to wait?
You can, let's go to that point now. That we'll continue talking about like what's going on with the initiative and what happens with other teams as well. How it works, and was it doom and gloom for these other teams? When the game came out, the games reviewed well.
Yeah, so exactly. I don't know if you guys remember, and I just dropped a video where I had this in there, but I'm going to do it here also. In 2020, Jason Schreier, he did a whole article about Naughty Dog and their crunch. The crunch that they have in Naughty Dog, the unhealthy work that they were doing in Naughty Dog where people, were having issues with the crunch. And if you look at this little tweet that he put out, 70% of the designers who worked on Uncharted 4, they're gone when they were doing The Last of Us 2. 70% left the project. They didn't want to work in Naughty Dog anymore. They didn't work on The Last of Us 2. So, in my opinion, that also means that, I don't know if you guys remember, but over 2,000 people worked on The Last of Us. Oh, shit. Over 2,000 people worked on The Last of Us 2. 2,000 people. That was not all Naughty Dog. They needed some outside help to finish The Last of Us 2. Why was there no doom and gloom talk when this happened? Yes, there might have been some Xbox fans talking a little shit, but there was no doom and gloom. Maybe because Naughty Dog has a strong, resume. Maybe that's so, but I think Daryl Gallagher has a strong resume. That Tomb Raider reboot 2013 was amazing. Also, Rise of the Tomb Raider.
100%.
But isn't it funny, Sean? Nobody wants to talk about that. 2,000 people worked on The Last of Us 2. So when Xbox asked for Crystal Dynamics help, people was like, hey, what the fuck is going on? Yeah, there was something going on, right? They needed some help like every other studio. You know what I'm saying? It was so bad that Naughty Dog, remember a former dev leaked the gameplay from The Last of Us 2?
Yes, he was talking about like the way they were making him crunch, and they said, "Look," and then obviously the game got delayed, and he got pissed off, and he leaked the actual full gameplay. And that was it.
Yeah.
Doom and gloom. Then it was disappointing. Of course,
Yeah.
it's disappointing. But
But it wasn't
did
doom
it
and
come
gloom,
out?
though.
Yeah, but where was the doom and gloom? Did they say Naughty Dog needs to was it learn how to manage the development team? Does Sean Layden needs to get fired? What's
No,
going on right now?
no, they didn't say
But
that.
all have you noticed one thing? Yeah, like I said, 100%. And I'm sure. Look, they always outsource. You always outsource when it comes to the final stages. We heard about like when it comes to the last 6 months to 1 year. If you're pushing out the game, you bring in people. You get certain helping with the game and that. 2,000 people were helping with the Last of Us and that. But getting back to like the initiative, one thing I don't.
Hold on, Shar. Wait 1 second before you go, bro. Let me say
Okay,
this
bro.
right quick. I just want to finish this part off before you go.
Okay.
The Last of Us 2 gameplay leak came from a dev that hates divisiveness. Now, I'm not the smartest guy in the world. I said divisiveness. Let me look that up. A tendency to cause disagreement or hostility between people. I'm just saying.
Just
Nobody
saying.
talked about that, Sean, but go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, 100%. Now, when this news came out about like, the initiative, the core team, it's like a good 35, 34 people have left and that. Now, every time when this happens, they always go. I don't understand. Why do they always go to like Phil Spencer should be fired and that?
I
Why
don't know,
do
man.
they tend to jump the gun straight away? Microsoft, why can't they create their own talent? Why can't they cultivate studios and that? They've never been that good at cultivating studios, managing teams and that. Then they'll bring up Rare and that with Everwild and that. Even though that team fair plays and that, they put a trailer out there. There's something going on with that team, but does that mean Rare is like dog shit? Does that mean Rare's in trouble? They don't know how to manage the people, the studios and that? No. Same with 343 and that. The game came out. Obviously, the game came out perfect. No. But end of the day, previous to the other games and that, I know like the Master Chief Collection, they also start. The game came out broken and 343 had to go and fix that. Same with Halo 5, it came out fine. Regardless what you think of the story or not, the game came out fine. So these studios can produce, they produce good games or they can put a game out on that. But the initiative, they got to understand the way that these guys are talking about, they got to build a studio, cultivate studios and that. Them days are like kind of long gone now. Like time is massive now. It doesn't take 2 3 years to make these good games right now. Like it takes longer now. If you want to make that high quality AAA games with a lot of stuff to do in it, it takes a very long time right now. And right now, like I said, I'm looking at initiative right now. Let's see what else happens in that. The core team, it might break down a bit more. More might happen. It might like Crystal Dynamics might still be working on the game right now, but the core team says that 40 people right now. I'm not sure what's gonna happen within the next few months if more people are gonna leave from the core team and that. But let me put this out there for you. I want to see what's your take on this. Now, one thing we should get worried if I do get worried right now, like in the future and that, when Crystal Dynamics is done with the game with Perfect Dog, and if they go back to Square Enix, what do you think is gonna happen to the initiative there if it's down to like a 35 man team?
Well, I think that question is that's a question we just don't know, and that's a question we really shouldn't even talk about at this point because I don't want to even think about that shit because if that did happen, I think the initiative would be in trouble there, bro.
Yeah, I'm hoping we're all hoping that somehow they manage to bring Crystal Dynamics in on that. I'm hoping that's the plan.
I
I'm hoping
I
that
believe
is
that's
the
the
plan.
plan, bro.
I hope that is the plan on that. But look, when it comes to Perfect Dark and that, I wonder right now. Do you reckon do you reckon Crystal Dynamics gonna make this a third person game now? Do you think they're gonna
Hey,
change it a bit?
I don't know, bro. It could be a third person game because that's their specialty, and they're pretty much saying that Crystal Dynamics is leading this
Project
game
right now.
now, and I believe. I mean, it's definitely possible. We don't know. Obviously, we don't know, but it's definitely possible. And I know you kind of hope it turns to a third person. I do too, actually, because Xbox has a lot of first person franchises. It would be cool to reboot this franchise into a third person. Just my opinion. If it's first person, fine, because I do like first person games. But I think that's interesting. It's definitely possible though.
Yeah, I want to play a clip. Some of you guys might still be a bit concerned in the chat, talking about the initiative, what's going on. What's going on, Cinedex, man? Six layers in the chat as well. Hope you well, guys. There's a few more guys in the chat. Just probably missed. There's a Reggie Lee, Bay Aries in the chat. Who else do I think I missed a couple of man. Louis Henemez as well. Echelon Delight as well. I hope you well, bro. What's going on, man? Yeah, now I'm gonna play a clip from Jazz Corden and that. And one thing, like you gotta understand, regardless what you think of Crystal Dynamics in that their last games, that studio can make games. They can actually make games as well. They make good, high quality games and that. Now the interesting part, I'm gonna play this clip right now, and others than I'll get to that point, bro. That's what I want to talk about. What could happen in the future with the studio? But right now, I believe they're still in safe hands and that. And let me know if this is too loud or not.
Personally, I am
That's
not
cool.
worried. Personally, based on what I've been hearing. However, I would have been worried if they hadn't bought on Crystal Dynamics, because it sounds like what has ultimately happened at the initiative is a big disagreement over how to proceed and staff and structure Perfect Dark. I was told from, sources I can't, mention, that trusted sources, I should add, that basically there was a big disagreement over how to proceed with Perfect Dark. The way the initiative was set up, almost in a unique sort of studio format. I don't want to say flat structure, but they did build it to try and explore a different way of making a game studio, anti-crunch, which is great, a more sort of democratic development process structure. The problem with that is that there emerged two schools of thought about how to develop Perfect Dark. One of them was, we hire the people in. The other school of thought was, we remain small and build sort of high quality indie level games. But because of the hype surrounding the studio, I don't think Microsoft wanted to let the initiative be that kind of sort of smaller studio. I think the expectations had gotten to the point where people wanted them to make grander games, right? There's that notorious job listing they put out where they said they were going to be making quadruple A games.
The quadruple A, yeah.
Yeah, and they put their name to Perfect Dark, which is a story franchise that has a fan base, and people have expectations for that to be more than just a high quality sort of indie sort of game. So the two schools of thought emerged from what I understand. We hire people in that would have taken 2 to 3 years, or the other school of thought was go for a more traditional structure and get Crystal Dynamics involved, with basically Daryl Gallagher leading the whole project as he would have done a Tomb Raider game. This sort of conflict between the two schools of thought seems to have resulted in a lot of what we see as the departures now. It sounds like
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense, man. That's like like sometimes people in this community, they act like everybody get along, Bruh, at
Indeed.
my job, it's people in real life. I don't like them sons of bitches, right? So why would people think that development teams, they all are on the same page all of the time? No, that's not life. That's not reality. I'm sure there's some people at your job you don't really care for. I'm sure people in the chat, there's people they work with they don't care for. Some people in your family, like, I know he's family, but he's a piece of shit. That's just life. So when they have disagreements, and some people have the option to go elsewhere, that's what happens. That's life, not just the gaming industry. That's life. You know what I'm saying? So that's what happened, man.
Yeah, now other thing brings up a good point in that. He goes, Sean, the initiative will still have 343, Ed, Coalition, Rare, Bethesda, like all these guys and that. But I'll be honest with you, the teams are going to be there. I'm not worried about that point. But Dara Gallagher, I'm pretty sure that when it comes to like the team he wants, there's a reason why Crystal Dynamics got picked. There's a reason. Dara Gallagher didn't want anybody else. Trust me on that. his first pick, and obviously the first pick, he was very lucky that Crystal Dynamics was available. They made it happen. They got to understand. They were bounces head the original core team. It wasn't happening. Darren Gallagher, he's leading the team right now. And obviously, if it's not working with them developers and that, they have to go. They got to move on. That's tough shit.
Tough shit.
End of the day, Darren Gallagher goes, listen, I need a team. The team that I trust, the team that I worked. We terminated the series, rebooted that character, brought that character back, that franchise back to life, and that last generation, especially last gen and that. So I'm glad that Crystal Dynamics is still working on the team right now, and it makes sense. You trying to build studio, like I know these fucking ponies trying to say, why can't they just buy people and that? It doesn't always work.
Right.
It doesn't. They were buying people. People were coming in. They were hiring people. What happened? Shit, they couldn't agree with each other because some of these guys are top tier fucking devs. They're gonna have that ego. They can say, "Listen, you piece of shit.
I worked on God of War, you piece of shit.
I worked on God of War. No jump button. What the fuck's wrong with you?" No, I worked on a dance simulator. No, listen. When it comes to that, they can say, "Look, I come from Rockstar, one of the highest rated games ever they make, producing that." And you say you're not gonna take my ideas, not even consider it. So maybe, I know, guys. Listen, we wanted that super team, but sometimes, like, what's that story, man? I was listening to that. What was it, man? Was it ESPN that basketball, the dream team or something there? They played. They were like all them star teams or some shit, and they got like a cut. They all had that ego because they all thought they were the man, and they got the ass whooped from like a university team or some shit.
Oh yeah. In practice,
In
they got beat by like college players. Yeah.
Yeah, because obviously they were supposed to be like what? Because they all thought they were the man, number one.
Well, they were the man on their teams, so
Yeah,
they had to, say, "Yo, we gotta become a new team, right? With this team, let's put that egos to the side and let's all work together to be winners." And that's what they did. But at first, if you're the man on your team, you go to another team, shit, man, you might not be the man no more. You got to become a team. Right. And that's what they had to do. So, hey, Sean, but you made a good point where you said Daryl Gallagher wanted a team that knows him, that knows how he works, that he has chemistry with. You and I was talking about this not too long ago about WBG, right? I said, Sean, there's certain guests I have invited in the past. I'm not going to say any names, of course. I'm not going to throw people up under the bus, but they didn't mix with us. They just didn't mix with us, right? So now my goal is to invite people that I feel would mix with us. You know what I'm saying? There are some guys that just didn't mix. So my point of saying that is Daryl Gallagher knows Crystal Dynamics will mix with his style of leadership. He knows that because they've done it before and made incredible games. If it doesn't mix, if there's no chemistry, it's going to be difficult. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm hoping once this game comes out, once they show this game, maybe this year, maybe late in the year, once this game comes out and that, listen, it's all doom and gloom. Everybody, look, when it comes to the fan base and that, the ponies, they're going to say that no matter what. Every time something happens from a studio, they're going to say, fire Phil Spencer. Who the fuck is running the studios right now? Phil's in charge, blah, blah, blah. Get rid of him that. He can't do shit. We know that's going to happen no matter what and that. But the biggest take on this, guys, we got to understand. I know some of you guys in the chat might have been, shit, man, I'm a bit concerned about the initiative. There's nothing wrong with being concerned on that. There's nothing wrong with being concerned on that.
Yeah.
Straight up. But, you look at it, but look at the positives as well. If Crystal Dynamics was not there at all, and it was a 70-man team, then we heard this, that is dropped down to 40 people, then you should be concerned on that. Because Crystal Dynamics is there right now, they're not a new team or something. They've been around for decades. They know how to make games. They know how to produce games well, pump the games out, and the high quality games, the action adventure games, what we're talking about. And I'm really hoping that when this game is shown on that, everybody will be like, you know what? Why were we worried for on that? straight up.
And you know
That
what
was the
else?
right move.
And I'm noticing the ponies. They're ignoring the Tomb Raider games and they're going strictly with the Avengers. And this is my opinion, but let me say this: the Avengers was not a bad game, in my opinion. The graphics was beautiful. I thought the gameplay was decent. Story was all over the place. I think what hurt that game was the games as a service. And that was clearly Square Enix's call and not Crystal Dynamics' call. That was Square Enix's call. So the game wasn't bad, man. It really wasn't bad. It was a decent game. But so, with the ponies they want to run with, well, you're as good as your last game. Okay, fair enough. But the Avengers was not a bad game. And to see what they did with the Tomb Raider games, come on, man. That shit was incredible. So
yeah, man, I'm hoping. Look, once the game is shown on that, once it's released on that, we can go from there and that. Let's see what's going on with the initiative. There's so many teams out there as well. What Xbox is doing right now, over 30 plus studios once the deal is done as well. We heard how many projects in work, how many teams and games are. It's crazy the amount on that. But fair play to was it. I'm just glad that look. One thing I'm really happy that Crystal Dynamics is there and that. And Dara Gallagher, I'm sure. Even Dara Gallagher goes. I got confident in my team as well.
yeah,
That we
man.
will produce this game and it will come out. We'll get it over the finish line. That's
I
the
think
main
it's gonna
thing.
be a banger, Sean. I really do. I think the game gonna be fire.
And where will the people be after that? Where will these ponies? What will they say after that, bro?
Um,
The initiative
know.
that they make it. That's what they're gonna say.
oh yeah, that's what they're gonna say. Well, Crystal Dynamics. Well, but look, they're bashing Crystal Dynamics though.
That's good. Let them
Like
bash
I
them.
just said, they just said the Avengers. I saw somebody put y'all are doing the people that made the Avengers is creating Perfect Dark and like with laughing emojis. Okay. I screenshotted that shit. I'm telling you, people are overlooking Crystal Dynamics. Quality studio. Quality. They're just under a publisher that doesn't give a shit about Western developers, and every time a Western developed game doesn't, kill it, or if it doesn't sell 20 million,
It's a flop.
it's a flop. It did not meet expectations. I'm telling you guys. I hope and pray Xbox buys.
Now, guys, let me
Crystal
ask you something.
Dynamics.
Guys in the chat, I know some of you guys are playing this game right now. Who's playing Guardians of the Galaxy right now in Game Pass and that? Just let me know on that, because I've seen a lot of people saying, "Holy shit, this game is fire, man."
Yep.
9 out of 10, 9 out of 10. They knew, Eidos Montreal knew that, from the Avengers, what they did as a game, as a service and that, listen, we got to change it. We got to make it a focused story. We got to go full on story in that. And that's what they did. And that's the same with Gotham Knights as well. They're trying to push on the story, not trying to make it games as a service. And that's what they're trying to look. Yeah. Deploys beat it last year. Great game. Me and Deb beat it last year.
Yeah,
Sean A. Harris as well
Yeah.
beat it, man. It's a quality game on that, man. What's going on, Geezer Truth? As I'll sort minds in the chat. Hope you all Miss Marvel. Look, Miss Marvel goes, she's finished it as well. 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Now these guys are made. Look, Eidos Montreal made Shadow of the Tomb Raider and that. Some people say that's the weakest one in the series and that, but that game looked beautiful, man.
Man, that game was fire to me, bro.
Yeah, I think that was my favorite because how it ended.
Yeah, that game was fire.
in
Shadow
a
of the Tomb Raider was dope. I don't know why people was hating on that game, bro. And I know the developers was like, "What? This is some of my best work." And people was hating. I have no idea why people was hating on that game. Part of me said, "Man, there was a part of last generation. Any game that was marketed with Xbox, PlayStation guys used to hate on for some reason, man. It's like it was weird. That was weird. And that game was dope."
Do you feel like because that game is kind of like goes 1-to-1 with like Uncharted and that's what they keep dog shitting on it?
Yeah, man. They just find any excuse, bro. Shit was dope. That whole trilogy was fire. All 3 games.
Yeah, 100%. And I love to see that come back in the future as well.
Mhm.
I love to see that come back in the future. Shout out to Tomb like Dev in the chat, hyper fan gaming, beautiful game on that, man. Definitely was. If you guys not played it, check it out. And Guardians of the Galaxy, guys, trust me on that. That game is a great game. Gameplay mechanics could it be better? 100%. It's a bit stiff here and there, but overall, it's a great fucking game. Great story, great narrative. funny, hilarious like the movies and that. First, I was a bit concerned about that, but this is what I'm talking about. I know like Eidos Montreal and Crystal Dynamics, they like similar. Them two like I put them as like same on the same level when they make it action adventure games. That's where I put them two type of studios, and I really hope like we talked about this day, Crystal Dynamics and Eidos Montreal bring them home.
Absolutely.
The initiative and that right now, guys. What's going on, Fatal Sherrod? Hope you well. Smitty Smith's in the chat. Rain G4. Studubel, what's going on? Now, when it comes to initiative and that, let this main thing is, guys, you gotta understand this. Remember, Crystal Dynamics is still working on the game right now. We got a full team working on it. The original team, the core team from initiative was from 70. It's gone down to about 40 right now. But Crystal Dynamics is still there working on the game right now, and they're pushing on it. This game, what do you reckon? They're 2 years out now.
I say 2 years out, but look, in my opinion, I still think they can show some gameplay this year at E3 or maybe the Game Awards. I just think people automatically, oh, nope. I'm telling you, I still think they can have some gameplay this year.
Yeah, hopefully, bro. Hopefully we see the gameplay, see some nice, like fucking fantastic cutscenes and gameplay mixed with it. However they're gonna do it, they might keep it on the camera where it transitions in between the character and like it looks like a cutscene, but they keep it like that. Once they show the game off on that, I think everybody will be like, you know what? Why were we worried on that? Crystal Dynamics leading, helping them out with the initiative and that. Maybe, guys, end of the day, we wanted initiative to be the ultimate team. It seems like building a studio up and that, getting all the A team people, it's not gonna work. It's just not gonna work. It seems right now. They're down to 40-man team. Crystal Dynamics there to help them out on that, to assist them on that. Let's hope they bring Crystal Dynamics in as well, and we'll go from there straight up, man. Hit that like button as well. That Rain G4 talk that shit. Will I host the next day of play? If you want me to, we'll do it. If I'm free, I'll do it, bro. Yeah, I know Shadows from Idols. I know that. The first 2 games are from Crystal Dynamics and that.
Yeah, Victor, maybe said that, bro.
Yeah, we said that, bro. But I'm saying them two studios are similar in scale of how they make the games and that. That's the way I see them. They make the games look beautiful, action adventure games, and that's how they both produce their games and that. Now, end of the day, man, fuck you ponies. Fuck every one of you motherfuckers that's crying like bitches on social media saying that Microsoft can't do shit. They don't have to make they can't cultivate studios. Suck on these motherfucking nuts. That's all I gotta say to you, you soft motherfuckers. And on top of that, hit that motherfucker dislike button, you pieces of shit, and go cry like bitches. Work them motherfucking street corners and sell your bitch ass for those $70. First of all, sell your bitch ass to get GT7 back online, you pieces of shit, motherfuckers and that. Now talking about GT7, dirt, GT7, GT motherfucking 7, dirt. Have you seen the shit? Other Zinc from heavens above, a shooting star was coming past me and that. And Steve Weiber once again, brother. Steve Weiber, we were waiting for this review. Then we'll get into the Fox shit. But a special review came out from Steve Weiber and that. It was hilarious. We were waiting for this, guys. Because explain to the good people in the chat what went down with Sony and Steve Weiber before I pull this receipt up.
Well, Steve Weiber gave Horizon Forbidden West a 6. Right? I'm sure Sony didn't like that. I know the ponies definitely didn't like that. They were mad. So when it came to GT7, Sony did not send Survivor a review code, meaning they did not send them a game to review. They were probably still a little bit upset about Horizon Forbidden West score. So they blacklisted Survivor, and PlayStation fanboys loved every minute of it. They loved it. They was like, yeah, blacklist their ass. Yeah, they're biased. They are Xbox lovers. Kill them. Yeah. So Survivor had to buy their own copy of Gran Turismo 7.
And guess what, guys? They dropped a review. Other Zinc, you were waiting for this player. You were talking the shit last week. I'm definitely, when we do Rocking with the Chat, I want you to talk that shit. Guys, look at this shit here. Dirt. You know what to do.
Gran Turismo 7 feels like a car game for people who love to collect little Matchbox cars. Pop them into a cabinet in their box and then look at them, never playing with them. Oh,
Oh
shit.
shit! They're talking that shit. Talking that shit. I love it. Shout out to Steve Iver. First of all, Steve Iver, if you have like a donation or a PayPal, I'm gonna send you some money because keep talking that shit, you motherfuckers. I love it. Now Steve Iver's come out talking that shit. They knew that Sony. Listen, man, Sony's blacklisted us, but fuck them. We'll buy our own copy. Apple paid, but they're from Australia, I believe. We will pay $100 for that piece of shit, Gran Turismo and that, and we'll give it our review on that. And they knew as well, because everybody's gonna click their website because of what was going on with the ponies and that. They hated Steve Iver and that. Every pony was saying that Steve Iver was paid off, like you said, you mentioned it. Steve Iver is paid by Microsoft and that. But look at this shit here, guys. They gave it a 75 on that. And on top of that, Rodimus, what's going on, player? On top of that, you're there. Guess what's happened with GT7 today and that?
What?
Well,
Hey, man, explain,
yesterday,
brother.
yesterday, guys, I'm gonna leave this on so you guys can read this. I'm gonna leave this on here. 75, like the people who love to collect matchboxes, put them in the cabinet and just look at them. That's the way they're reviewing GT7. 88 overhyped, we know that, but guys, as of right now, this game is $70, $80, €90, £100, Australian, Canadian, whatever you want to call it, 100 rupees. Well, that's 100 rupees is a pound. My bad. But guys, GT7.
It's back online now, son.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. GT7, as of yesterday, guys, it went down. It was down for fucking 30 plus hours, guys. Nobody could play the single player portion of it, guys. Look at that shit. Do you remember when these motherfucking PlayStation dudes, even the motherfucking high ups in 2013, talking about DRM, how we share our game? We don't need to keep our games online and that. Motherfucking GT7 just came out, last week or some shit? 2 weeks ago? Microtransaction has been risen. The game's not. You can't even play the single player portion of the game right now, guys. It was down for fucking 24, 25 plus hours and that. Now, every one of these good people in the motherfucking community working them street corners. Now, listen, these ponies work them street corners for that $70 game and that. And they couldn't even play it there. They could not even play their fucking game for 24 plus hours. Just imagine today is your day off on that. Your only day off on that. I'm going to play that GT7. Yes, let me boot up that piece of shit PlayStation 5. I can't wait to feel my fingers on that DualSense fucking controller and that. And then you click the button, you enter the menu, and GT7 says, shut the fuck up. We don't hear that bullshit. We're on maintenance. It's maintenance time on that.
All right, hold on, wait. Sean. So you're saying when you press start on your Gran Turismo 7, the game tells you shut the fuck up.
Straight up. What the fuck is wrong with you on that? Bitch, I don't care if you work them street corners for them $70 on that. This is GT7. It's maintenance time. We upping the microtransactions up. We make sure you're gonna make sure you pay for the fucking cars with your own money. Not the credits, not the in-game purchases, your own fucking money, and that's what's going on like that. You seen this shit. How funny is this? People are going back to 2013 tweets, talking about PlayStation and that, talking about you don't need DRM, just get the physical disc, insert the bitch, and it'll just work.
Well, first off, let me give us hold on, wait a minute. Let me give my boy J Rock a shout out. Hold on, let me
Are you finding this tweet? Oh shit.
I got it. My boy J Rock. Hold on, let me cut this volume down. Cut it off.
Oh shit, I've not seen this.
He said this is how you play a racing game offline. Hey, shout out to J Rock for talking that shit. Listen, y'all. Listen. Sean, here we go. Back in 2013. Back in 2013, Sean, when I was just, how old was I in 2013? 38, 30. Well, who gives a fuck? Sean, when I was back then looking like, damn, what happened to Xbox? What's going on with Xbox? And you saw all of this DRM shit. This is how you share your games. Xbox is trying to kill gaming with their policies. I don't give a shit that it was 9 years ago. I don't care about that. All I care about is what is happening now. For 30 plus hours, those folks that bought Gran Turismo 7 spent their hard-earned money for Gran Turismo 7. When the shit says press start to play, Gran Turismo said,
I don't give a fuck what I said, nigga.
You ain't playing. For 30 plus hours, like you said, Sean, you had a long, hard day of work. You're exhausted. You took a shower. You got yourself something to eat. But you want to sit down, like you said, grab that DualSense 5, DualShock, whatever the fuck the name of that shit is. Grab it in your hand. You want to sit down and play the racing game that people say is the greatest ever. You know, Dreamcast guy and everybody said it's the greatest damn racing game of all time. You want to play that game. You sit your ass on your dirty, filthy couch, and that shit says nothing. All it shows is that little stupid-ass map that you can't do anything with. You can't play offline. It's just a coaster at that point. How those $70 will equate to higher quality games, goofballs.
Talk that shit, you motherfuckers.
Man.
You goofy ass motherfuckers
shit,
and that.
Oh man,
Like guys, let's keep it serious. Let's take it back a notch and that. I feel for some people. You know, look at this shit you did. This person, this is what I'm talking about there. He's been working. Oh, look, us guys are family, man. Most of you guys in the chat as well. Family people, got kids and that. Worked a 9 to 5 or early shifts, wherever your shifts are and that. He come back, relax and that. It was Thursday. Look, so yesterday you had a day off on that. Oh, GT7. Look at this. This guy paid 90 euros there. 90 euros equivalent to like 110 motherfucking dollars. 110 motherfucking dollars there. Let's think about that, yeah? For the physical. Look at that. And yeah, it's your day off and that. I can't wait to just dive into GT7, the greatest replay simulator ever. I can't wait to dive back into that game and that. And boop, bitch, no access. Online is off. It's maintenance time and that. I don't give a fuck if you paid 90 euros for that shit. Maintenance time. But on top of that, your hard-earned money, that 90 euros and that, the microtransactions, when it comes to buying cars and that, we're gonna do what, 8 times the price increase from $100,000. We're gonna make that bitch $800,000. So if you make sure you get your bank card out, swipe that bitch and give us the money. That's what it was all about. They planned this. Have you noticed it? Before the reviews came out, bro, was any microtransaction active?
No, they were not active.
How clever are these motherfuckers? Polyphony, Sony, we knew exactly what you're doing in that. This is why, you tell me right now, guys, we know Forza got killed for that shit. Even though the game didn't come out with the microtransaction, it got annihilated in that. You tell me that right now, if all of this shit was in the game prior, you think this game would have got an 88 Metacritic?
Probably not, Sean.
100%, bro. Probably
because
not
they're
that.
intentionally withholding shit that's in the final version of the game.
100%, bro, man. Others think, you know it, bro. You said you were waiting for Steve Iver to come out, talk that shit. I just couldn't believe like it was over like 25 plus hours there before the. But the thing is that even though it's back online right now, the microtransactions are still high. They not change the credits for the games and that.
And Sean, like you said, bro, Turn 10 got killed for microtransactions that wasn't even in the game.
Was not even in the fucking game.
No, like I'm thinking that they were in the game when the reviews was out, or maybe they just removed them. I know they removed them completely, but the thing is, those microtransactions was not in the game when they was out, like when the game released. So, man.
Man, guys, that's hilarious to see that GT7. Yeah, look, deploy 619. There's no way that would have got an 88 and that.
Nah,
No
man.
way in that. But that's how crazy is it, guys. You can't even play your fucking game on that. Game, everybody be giving this the game of the generation, man. The best racing game ever. Dreamcast guys, the RGT, all these motherfuckers and that. But what now? What now? They're kind of like bitches now. Motherfuckers want to play the game on that, and they can't even play it. But as of right now, they can play it now, but there's a lot of complaints going on with GT7 and that. And some Sony guys, I'll be honest with you, some of these ponies are calling them out now. This is taking a piss on that. Joe Schmo, I see you talking that shit. Keep talking that shit on Twitter, bro, man. But GT7, shout out to the real fucking replay simulator and that. But isn't it funny? I want to talk about this. I really want to talk about this, bro. Every fucking time on Twitter, whenever I see fucking GT7, even the motherfucking photo mode, let's be honest, that's fucking fake. You put in fake backgrounds in that. The way they do photo mode is not the same as you do in the game or Forza Horizon. When you do photo mode in Forza Horizon and that, that's the game. That's the area you're in and that. But when it comes to fucking GT Sport, bro, put a background in, move your car. I think the car's totally different as well. It goes to a different like image or some shit. It's wild, bro, to see GT7 do the photo mode like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah,
fucking
man.
wild and that. And that's crazy, man. Yo, what's going on, PYD?
Hey, chat, let me tell you guys, I mentioned this maybe last week, and I know I mentioned it on WBG. We need to give Sean his flowers, man. We need to pay close attention to what he say. I mentioned in the past how Sean said, with Halo Infinite, he said, "Dut, something's not right, Dut." When they showed off in 2020, he said, I don't know, Dut. And he turned out to be right because they delayed the game. Sean said it should be delayed, Dut. He said GT7, he said, Dut, that game looks like shit, Dut. I don't know, Dut. I don't think that game is going to be great, bro. And you see, he's right. With Forspoken, he was like, Dut, that game looks like shit, Dut. I was like, no, Sean, the game was good. He's like, Dut, I don't know, Dut. I hope it looks better, bro. But it looks like shit. They delayed that shit. Damn a whole year. I mean, well, not a whole year, but definitely 6-7 months. So we need to listen to Sean when he said the game don't look that great, man. Sean usually is right.
Shout out to GT7, man. Like I said, these guys are clowns, straight up. Clowns, that's what they are, bro. Most of these ponies are fucking clowns and that. But guys, honestly, guys, what's Raiden Blade saying?
He said, Dirt and Sean, thank you for not having ponies on your podcast. Bro, let me tell you something, Raiden Blade. Look, bro, I'm just a guy. I was just a guy in the chat. And I used to hate that myself. So I know how you guys feel about Xbox. I know how I feel about Xbox. And I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear it. Like, just say, for example, me and Sean had a pony or two on the show when we was discussing the whole Crystal Dynamic thing. What do you think their replies would be? Right? Sean has a Pro Xbox channel. I have a Pro Xbox channel. What is the purpose of having ponies on my channel? Because we know what they're going to do. I've been there, done that. There's no purpose. There's no purpose. They're going to say, oh, no. The initiative is dead. They're going to cancel Perfect Dark. Phil Spencer should be fired. What's the purpose to have a conversation with somebody like that? People say, well, Dirt, you don't want an echo chamber. Let me tell you something, bitch. I can have what the fuck I want to have on my channel. If people like it, I'm going to continue to do it flat out.
Straight up. Like this. Look at this shit. Yeah, before we move on to the next topic. Look at this shit. June 2013 there. The year when Dirk keeps talking about there's a reason why Dirk keeps going back to last generation.
Yeah,
look at that shit. Look how cocky they are, bro. Look at that there. What does it say? Read this out,
definitely
bro.
A reason. Hold on, man, fucking mama. Why she always calling me on our podcast?
PS4 disc-based games don't need to be connected online to play. You hear that shit, guys? Does not need to be connected online to play in that. Motherfuckers, we're in 2022 right now. And what happened with GT7? At least keep the single player portion separate. Come on, man. Keep that shit separate. Let the good people play the game. Look, these guys are paying 70, 80, 90 euros on that. Come on, guys. Come on. PlayStation, Polyphony, you're taking the piss. That's what you're doing. You're taking the piss out of your fucking customers. Bro, they want to play the game.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers.
See, hey, Sean, like you said, the reason I talk about 2013 so much because this is like my kids. I was trying to explain to them about 9/11, right? It was an unfortunate day
100%.
for, all Americans. But I vividly, now first let me say, I'm not comparing video games to 9/11. Let me get to my point. My point is I was there. Right? That's my point. I was there. With like there was a huge blackout in 2003 on the East Coast of the country. I remember because I was there. I witnessed it. Right. See, like the 9/11 was probably a bad example. So let me take that back. But my point is when you're there, you remember everything vividly. I was there. Like you've been watching a sporting event. Oh shit, I remember watching that live. I was there. So the thing is, when you were there, I remember watching that E3. I remember going on social media. And I remember seeing the hate that Xbox got. Some of it was deserved. Some of it was justified, but some of it wasn't. And I was like, damn, is it really? What? Damn. So yeah, bro, there's certain things you just never forget. So that's why I talk about it so much because it's instilled in my brain. That last generation is just there. Discovering this community and just everything. It's just, I never forget. There's some things in life you'll never forget. And
100%.
because I'm such a gamer, a passionate gamer, a super passionate gamer, and gaming is a huge part of my life, I'll never forget 2013 or 14, 15, or 16, 17. Last generation, right?
Yeah, bro. Like,
but you never forget.
Man, never forget. But let's not forget about this. These motherfucker ponies, straight up. Now, you guys have seen it. You've seen it as well. Hogwarts Legacy.
How dare you piece of shit! Dirt doing the blackout. They didn't want to see you piece of shit. I can't believe you asked me a question. No, they didn't see me. All they saw was floating glasses.
Oh shit!
Man, I remember dudes was grilling pizza. I'll never forget that shit in the hood, man. They was grilling. They cut on. They had a barbecue grill. Was grilling pizza. That was a crazy couple of days. I never forget that shit. But go ahead, Sean. I'm sorry.
Yeah, man. So you seen these ponies on the yesterday Hogwarts Legacy, the Harry Potter game.
I'm Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. And when this game's come out, Hogwarts Legacy, shout out to the people who came by yesterday as well. The game looks great in that, first of all. The game that gives you impression on the game yesterday. What you seen, that 14 minutes deep dive in the game, showing what you can do, the spells, the exploring of the world, all that kind of stuff, like the gameplay mechanics as well. What was your impression on the game? Is that something you're looking at this year?
Yeah, I think it looks great. Now, I'm not gonna say I'm not a fan of Harry Potter. I never really watched the movies for whatever reason. I do want to watch them eventually one day, but the game looks dope to me. That's like with Star Wars. I'm not a Star Wars fan, but I love Jedi Fallen Order. So what they showed yesterday impressed me, and I plan on getting the game. Yes.
Yeah, definitely. I think it impressed a lot of people, to be honest, in that.
Yeah, it did.
But and some of you guys in the chat as well. Now, it impressed these ponies so much that 9 Lives 210 has come out and said it. He's read my motherfucking mind, the delusional motherfuckers and that. Motherfuckers out here claiming that this holiday, Starfield is gonna get eaten alive by Hogwarts Legacy and that. Did you see this shit? Dirt.
Did not see it, bro. I have a damn video ready to go after the show about that shit.
And what do you have to say about that shit, bro?
I can't believe these pieces of shit has the audacity to bring up a multiplat Just because a multi-plat destroyed y'all's exclusive game, Elden Ring destroy Horizon Forbidden West,
Of
y'all
course.
gonna bring up Harry Potter game. It's going to destroy. Come on, man. Starfield? Come on, man. Y'all can't be
Starfield?
serious.
Really? They're really upset. They're upset. And as Xbox guys, we were talking that shit because Elden Ring came out and annihilated. Let's be honest, Elden Ring annihilated everything straight up. There's a reason why I sold 12 fucking million copies now. So shout out to Elden Ring for doing that. No longer a niche title anymore. After these sale numbers right now, probably hit 20 million by the end of the year knowing this fucking game. But guess who fucking came out? Dude, your boy came out talking that shit. Guess who it was, bro?
Who was
Guess
that?
who it was? Look at this shit. You see this shit?
Oh shit.
Your homie.
Is this recent?
I've got no idea, bro. Probably recent than that. Do you need it? Do you need it for your video?
I did the video already, bro.
Shit.
It's already uploaded. I wish I had this. Damn, I wish I had it. The video is already actually. Let me show you. The video is already uploaded. I just haven't unlocked it yet. Damn.
It is what it is, and that.
Look, my nigga. Starfield will be multi-plat according to Bethesda, my nigga. This can't be new. This can't be current. Oh, hold on. Hogwarts will also be multi. Maybe it is. Holy shit.
Jesus.
Are they serious? Oh my god.
Look at this shit. Do you hear this shit?
Do I hear what, my nigga?
Starfield, you saying, you motherfucker. Listen, you bitch ass motherfucker. You know that Starfield's gonna be exclusive to the Xbox and the PC platform.
No. Look. Don't like look. Don't subscribe. Look, nigga. It is not going to be exclusive, my nigga. Xbox cannot afford to keep Bethesda games exclusive, my nigga. Do you know what I'm saying? Hogwarts will be multi-plat, but nobody's going to buy it on the Xbox, my nigga. It is going to be 100% exclusive.
Motherfucker, bitch ass motherfucker. But that's crazy, man. The amount of people that were coming out about this Hogwarts and that, so many ponies there, so many ponies saying Hogwarts gonna kill Starfield right now. And you're 100% right. You brought up when you were bringing up the why Horizon Forbidden West got annihilated by Elden Ring. That's what these guys are still doing the same shit right now. Now, there I got another one for you, bro. And I know you're gonna get upset. I hope you got this in your video, there. I really hope you have this in your video.
Let me
Are you
see.
ready for it, bro?
Yeah.
Motherfucking
No, I
clowns.
don't have it in my. Oh, damn! I gotta start hitting you up, man. No, I don't have that one in my video, bro.
Look at this shit. Salt Mines, if you got a video ready, take it. I'll probably make a video. I'm at cut solo gig and that. Go live on the camera. Talk shit about everybody.
I didn't see that one. Damn, I didn't see that one, bro.
Damn it.
That's a good one too. Damn it.
Look at that shit. Look at the confidence. Look at the confidence that these motherfucker ponies have got. Maybe when they've been working on street corners and that, they built up that confidence.
What the fuck does Starfield have to do with Hogwarts Legacy, man? This is what I did in my video. It irritates me. It's a multi-plat.
Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Now guess who's back again, guys? The receipts are coming out right now. Motherfucker, aka the one and only Miss Bigfoot. Look at this shit.
Oh, now this one is definitely in my video.
This is definitely in the video on that.
Yeah,
this bitch goes in with completely eat Starfield and that. Motherfucker, you need to stop eating fish fingers or some shit. Look at this shit.
Oh, come on, man.
Unbelievable, guys. Guys in the chat, Harry Potter, aka Hogwarts Legacy and that. The game looks great and that. But isn't it funny? Isn't it funny that every one of these fucking ponies are trying to say this game is gonna kill Starfield, Hogwarts Legacy? That's gonna be the holiday game there. That's what's gonna be the holiday game. When it comes to this holiday, they're gonna say who's playing Starfield, blah blah blah. Hogwarts Legacy is the real open world game. Explore the world and that. Good gameplay, good AI characters, all that shit. None of that buggy shit from Bethesda and that. They're gonna say that shit there. 100%, man. Look at this shit, man. Unbelievable and that. Guys, the game looks nice. It looks fucking nice and that. But then I'm gonna do one more, and I really hope that you got this in your video, because I know you're gonna be upset. The one and only, this guy is a piece of shit, a motherfucker straight up there. Look at this motherfucker.
Yes, I have that in my video.
This guy, guys, some of you guys, this guy started to be an Xbox guy. But this guy is a fucking pony straight up. A piece of shit. Everybody started to follow him. Everybody started to like his stuff, retweet his stuff, subscribe to his channel as well. The guy went from like 200 subs to fucking 1k plus subs in a matter of fucking weeks or months because he was doing pro Xbox shit. Piece of shit and that.
Listen, man, I told you guys, man. See, I'm telling you, man, once a pony, always a fucking pony. The things that he said when he was all team PlayStation about Xbox, and for him to pretty much flip, and Xbox folks, do not be gullible to these former ponies, which they're still pony. Don't be gullible to that shit. And like Sean said, this dude did one video on YouTube where he was bashing the PlayStation and praising the Xbox, and his subscriber count just took the hell off. He had like maybe 200 or 300. He went over, well, like 1,000, like within a day. Just that quick, just that simple. Even like a guy that was on out like WBG, you know, like Tsunami was like, yo, I was like, dude, man, that dude, don't trust that dude, man. And sure enough, do not be gullible to these folks that act like they love Xbox all of a sudden. Like, you can tell if it's genuine. You can tell if it's genuine. If you go as an excessive, completely crazy fanboy for PlayStation, then in 2 days you go to an excessive, crazy ass Xbox fanboy. Come on, y'all know that shit ain't real, man. Y'all know that shit ain't real. You can tell who's genuinely, you know, like, yo, man. Like, there's a guy, the Legend 350, right? He was a pony. Well, he was a PlayStation guy. He gave Xbox Game Pass a try, and he really loved it. Now, I'm not saying he's a full Xbox guy, but he is genuine. It's genuine. So you can sense bullshit. Y'all are smart folks. Y'all can sense bullshit. I can sense bullshit. Yeah, absolutely.
100%, man. Guys, we're going to move on from this. What's this? Oh, shit, Fata Sharad. Bro, listen. It's not about if you're making content, fanboy content and that, and I'll get monetized. I need to start now. Which side should I go on and that? Bro, listen.
That's the problem right there.
That's the problem there.
Because you're not a fanboy of either. So people are going to sense that bullshit. So with me and Sean, like with my channel, you can go back to my first fucking video, my second video. I'm Xbox. I don't have time, bro. I always say, Sean, people can sense the bullshit if they really pay attention. They can sense it, man. You can't do one video, oh, Xbox is dead. In your next video, the PlayStation is dead. Your next, bro, you can't do that. Because it's all BS.
Yeah, 100%, man. A lot of these guys, we'll definitely do that on the Rocking the Chat. I want to do one more topic there, then we'll go to Rocking with the Chat and that. And let me get a timestamp for this. And I want to talk about these leaked events. And this person, for some reason, well, not for some reason, he's been getting them right. He got the Harry Potter one right. And he showed a couple of events. I showed you this yesterday, I believe it. These upcoming leak events and that. And let's see if it plays out, bro. Looking at these events right now, and this was before it got announced. Hogwarts Legacy for the State of Play. Now on March 22nd, the PlayStation VR 2 developer showcase. Forget about that Nintendo bullshit. We got Gotham Knights. That's something I'm looking forward to. The way like Harry Potter Hogwarts Legacy was shown off, I really hope we get a good a showcase for Gotham Knights. Now the May event. This is the MK developers and that. Do you think they're gonna be doing another MK game or go for Injustice this time?
Well, I remember reading a while back that they're going to do another MK game because they wasn't sure if WB was going to sell them or some shit like that. So they're probably going to do another MK game, which I'm fine with.
Now, what's interesting in this one here,
Hey, what's up,
this is
3-bit?
what's going on, what's going on, player? Hope you well, bro. Justin March as well. What's good, bro? I think it's MK. I do believe it's MK because they own the IP for MK.
Yeah, they do.
So
Yeah,
they
I
had to
think
miss
it's okay.
because there was a lot going on with the merger, and I think it's happening right now. That Discovery, everything seems to be in play right now.
Yeah.
Mr. Kima, what's going on, player? Hope you well. GDC starts on March 21st, so it's possible, Mr. Kima. Hope you well, bro. Now in June, the Suicide Squad showcase press event and that.
Mhm.
I don't think I don't think they're gonna have a. Will they have a dedicated event for their own showcase, or do you think?
Well, it's possible because there's been some big games in the past, not necessarily WB, but there's been some big games in the past that had like a little 20-minute showcase. I remember when they did that for the Ghost Recon. Like, what was the last one called? I can't think of the name of it. It wasn't that
Fuck
great of a
knows.
game, but they did like a little 20-minute thing. I remember Battlefield did something like that with Battlefield 5. So it's definitely possible because Suicide Squad will be a game just dropping next year. But I can see them doing that.
Yeah, 100%. What's going on, Tool Man? Hope you well, bro. Now in June, we hoping, and I'm pretty certain that like Microsoft will do their showcase there in that month. E3 showcase, which is what 3 months away there.
Yeah, June, man. Yep.
Maybe I don't know that week what kind of E3 events what they're gonna be doing with the showcases and that. But guys, if these half of these events of legit and that we'll definitely try to do live stream for them and that because I'm looking forward to like the Gotham Knights. I really want that's one game I'm looking forward to definitely, and I believe it does not. No, it does have a release date. So
Thanks,
this year,
Ray. It's Breakpoint. You're right. Thank you.
yeah, Gotham Knights. Obviously, the MK Studio as well. Let's see what they're doing as well. Maybe they push a game out early next year as well. So I want to see what's going on with these league events and that.
Mhm.
Yeah, what's going on, Nuisance? I hope you're well, bro, man. Shout out to the people here. Still 100 people here talking that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And guess what, guys, man? Some great conversation, from the initiative and that. From all that bullshit, fake concern that Phil Spencer should get fired to the
Yeah.
motherfucking GT. You can't play GT7 because it's always online. To the motherfucking ponies working them motherfucking street corners. To the motherfucking rocking with the chat time now. Now, there, you love this segment, bro. I know you love this segment.
Yeah.
Rocking with the motherfucking chat, bro. Rocking with the motherfucking chat. You're there, first of all. Let me introduce you first. Sorry. Fear is a tool. When that light hits the sky, all I see is darkness. Now, guys, the link's in the chat. You guys in the chat, please enter this. The link's in the chat. You can do it from your phone. When you click the link, allow the
Come on your phone.
Others see it straight away. Give it 1 second. Don't bring them in yet. 1 second, Others Inc. Guys, I want every one of you guys try to come in and talk your shit, shoot your shit. Don't be worried, guys. Do not be worried in that, man. Guys, come in, talk your shit and that. If you got something to ask or you just want to talk shit, come in and talk your shit, bros. Talk your shit.
Hey, Sean, did you tell them come on their phone?
Come on your phone as well. Yo, drop the link and I'll bring Others Inc in, bro.
All right.
Kiss my ass. What's going on, player?
Hey man, what's going on? I'm gonna talk my shit real quick. I couldn't sleep. Anyway, but you guys got something wrong about Gran Turismo 7 and their microtransactions. Yeah, man, I gotta call a spade a spade. That's what we do on E-Rock Show.
Oh
Hey,
shit.
we call a spade a spade. You guys got it wrong. It's not microtransactions, it's macro transactions.
Right.
Though that big ass money they spending on that shit, man, they got these cats over a barrel. Look, microscopic things it's like you looking at a microwave. Micro is the innards of how it works. Macro is the microwave. They putting that big ass price in your face. And then this shit don't work. And Destin Legary is over here talking about DRM in some third world ass country that don't work for Microsoft. Hey, they don't have the infrastructure for it. You don't talk about this DRM, and this joker has a big ass steering wheel promoting Gran Turismo 7, and you're not gonna talk about this, Destin? Come on, man. Come on. But anyway, man, I just wanted to shoot my shot real quick. Y'all have a good show.
No, wait, hold on. You were waiting for Steve Iver to come with the review on that, bro. Last week you mentioned it, bro.
Yeah, I didn't read it yet, but I saw that 7.5 score. And Gran Turismo is Sony's strongest. It's their most notable franchise.
It's the only
And
billion-dollar franchise. Yeah.
their only billion-dollar franchise, and people want to talk about what Microsoft isn't doing with their most notable franchise in Halo. This is your most prestigious game, and it's a what is that called? It's a director's cut of Gran Turismo 7, literally.
Sport.
And
Sport.
Gran Turismo Sport. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And I talk about Gran Turismo, and I know most people don't play driving games here, but racing is the world's largest spectators sport. Forza is $1 billion franchise, so is Gran Turismo. So you made a director's cut to a game 5 years ago, and this is all you give them? This is it? Man, that's a crying shame. All of these big sites, they should be all over this one. But of course, they're not. And then all of the scores they gave, hundreds, 90s. I'd say the game is a 7 because it's still a good racing game technically. I mean, it's Gran Turismo, but all of the macro transactions for this game and no new cars, man. You have a couple cars past 2017. What is that? That's crazy. And I found out today, and I couldn't wait for the show, that what did they have? Oh, like I play Forza Motorsport 7 a lot, and I'll put it on Indianapolis Motor Speedway or Daytona International Speedway and race the oval for 100 laps, and you get a lot of points. I don't put a rubber band on the trigger. I actually love racing, right? So I guess it was a few tracks on Gran Turismo that you could get some points off of, right? Well, they modified that and gave people lower credits for completing those races.
That's crazy.
That's part of the delay that happened.
Right.
So, but anyway, man, I couldn't wait for that. I couldn't sleep when I found out these things happen. I'm ready to go all day.
What was interesting, bro, like when the shit wasn't working for fucking 24 plus hours, bro.
Yeah, I thought it was 30 plus hours.
It was 30 plus.
Yeah, 30 plus, but I'm just giving them. I'm trying to be.
No,
be good
fuck
to the
that.
ponies.
Say 30.
Oh shit! It was 50 plus hours. You piece of shit. But that was interesting, bro. We talked about this. Like when it comes to the online portion, the single player portion, apparently, you still can't play that shit. Now everybody, I've noticed that ponies are coming out and say this is not right, this is wrong. And like you talk about, instead of the macro transaction, bro, they're putting that shit up. They're doing that shit on purpose, and that was tactical. Other thing, they knew what they were doing exactly, bro. They kept that shit before release. 2 weeks later, look what's going on, bro, with the game right now. They knew what they were doing. Polyphony knew, Sony knew as exactly what they were doing. And do you know what? Most of the fan base will eat that shit up like they want to eat in the street corners, the pieces of shit.
Hey, and this like I say on E-Rock show, he asked me to introduce myself and where can he find me? I said, you can find me in the chat of legitimate shows, representing people like Shisno Elite, Smitty Smith, Rain G4, and guys like that. And, it's that they purposely hid the microtransactions. One of the guys said it there in the chat. I knew it. They purposely hid them. And like Smitty Smith said during the chat, he agreed with what I said when I said Ryan McCaffrey has a Sony show also. And this is one of the things I mean by that. Ryan McCaffrey wanted to regrade Halo 5 Guardians because he would have given it a lower score. Hey, Ryan, why don't you have your staff at IGN regrade Gran Turismo 7 and put these macro transactions in there as part of the score? They don't treat everything the same. And I've been playing games longer than dirt, and I don't appreciate that because this is what I like to do most. That's why I call a lot of people out on their shenanigans. But anyway, man, I want somebody else to jump on because I like hanging out in the chat. This shit is hilarious today.
For sure,
man,
bro.
appreciate
All right, man,
it, bro.
thanks
You
for-
take care and be
Thanks, bro.
safe, bro.
Appreciate you.
All right, peace.
Man, shout out to others, Inc. and everybody in the chat, man. If you want to come in, talk your shit for a couple of minutes, the link's in the chat again, guys. Let me put the link in the chat.
Yeah, I put a couple of times in it too.
Now,
Yeah,
you
man.
want to talk about something, bro? You know, you were on the Iron Lords podcast, so shout out to Iron Lords and you as well, bro. Amazing podcast, a lot of fun on that. Make sure you guys check it out, bro. Let's get them records up. We got Raiden Blade. Pull him in, bro.
Raiden Blade, what's up, brother?
Oh, good, dude. Oh, good, oh, good. How you doing?
We can hear your background, bro.
Hey, we hear your background. We can cut your background. Raiden Blade, what's up, brother?
I'm all good, man. How you
They
doing?
can cut your background down, like the radio or whatever you got. You can cut it down. Oh shit!
Oh,
Did he
shit.
mute himself? Raiden Blade, was you able to mute like the background? Don't mute yourself. Like mute your background.
Mute your background. Hop back in, Raiden Blade.
Yeah, just hop back in, bro.
Now, who's this?
Salty ass MF, what's up? You on the air?
What's going on, player?
What's going on, bro?
Oh,
Mr. Doctor, Mr. Doctor, what's going
this
on?
Mine. I know.
Yeah, Mr. Doctors, what's going on, player?
I'm doing good, bro. Doing good. Just sitting over here slaving at work, and I'm listening to y'all talk all this shit. And I'm like, bro, I really thought that game was gonna come out. I thought Sony was going back to their roots with these racers, and I was like, okay, we about to see some real shit. And then it turns out, bro, that game is a disappointment to me, at least.
Yeah.
I don't know, especially with those microtransactions. I thought that was bullshit how they hit it. And they were like, oh, let's let these good reviews slide in first. And then they were like, bam, $60,000 for a fucking Toyota Prius.
Oh shit!
Like, bro,
here you go.
I'm just like, this shit is disappointing. They're not really giving me a reason to even want to get a PlayStation. Like, all right, I know my Xbox was a gift, but fuck it, man. Like, I've been playing on that shit a lot more than I thought I would. You know, and I'm playing Guardians of the Galaxy right now. That shit is
Amazing, bro. That shit's amazing.
That's a good ass game. Honestly, I was like, I was really doubting that game because of Avengers, man. That shit looked disappointing. Y'all saw Spider-Man? That motherfucker was up there looking like that stale ass Spider-Man, bro.
He was chunky and shit.
Man had a pudgy stomach and shit.
Spider-Man was like 260, 270. Like, what the fuck is this?
That's what I'm saying.
He was size of us.
Yeah, motherfuckers like they looking like me and shit. What the fuck?
Bro, I don't know. I even want that DLC. I was like, who designed this shit? What did they bring on to build this Spider-Man? Look, I ain't fat shaming, but goddamn, like what?
Yeah, man. Look, Salt Mines, bro. Keep up your videos, bro. Make sure you do your videos on that. And like I said, you've seen all this shit on social media, man. It's hilarious, man.
For
and
sure, man.
shout out to you, bro, man. Let's see if we can get Raiden Blade as well, man.
Raiden Blade, you there, bro?
I'm here, guys.
Oh yeah, it's much better. It's much better. What's up, man?
Excellent. All's good. Great show you guys are having. I just want to mention two things. One is the GT7 bullshit.
Oh shit!
What's happened there?
What happened?
Sound like you cut out.
I'm still here. Yep, I'm back in.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Reception's bad where I am right now. I'm at work. Anyway, yeah, two things. So the transaction situation with GT7, okay. The mere fact of the matter, you're charging loyal. I use the word loyal followers. Okay, $70, £70, 100 and something, whatever in whatever other countries. Okay, and then you have the audacity to pull some low criminal bullshit transactions. Okay, you put a pack in. Okay, that belongs in a game that came out what? GT Sport. You put a pack in there that was once £5, $5, 5 whatever, right? And you say, suck this. It's 40 quid. Okay.
That's what
the hell was that? How are you treating your consumers? Do you actually truly want to have a next generation console? Do you actually want to have a PS6? Because the way you treat your consumers, you're telling them, guess what? We're gonna milk you all you bitches now, because we can, because you're dummies. We're gonna milk you, take your money, and then we expect us to releasing a next console. We're gonna give you a pro version because current version cannot keep up with the Xbox Series X or S. So we're gonna give you a pro version for now. We ain't giving you a 6 because we can't afford to do it. Because we need to milk you for all the money you got. Now, for me, I have friends who play GT7 and they've been liking it. But the mere fact they heard how much extra money, what they've dropped the XP, they have to grind even harder. What bullshit is that? Why are people finishing their job, their everyday 9 to 5 job, to go and play a game to play like a job, to play a game like a bloody job? You're grinding. Why the hell are you not making games fun? It's meant to be fun. Yeah, it's a sim, yeah, and Sims also meant to be fun too. Why the Sims, the game itself makes so much money, has so much following? Because it was fun doing whatever they're doing. Okay, but the main fact, they're taking the piss. Now, in regards to the initiative, okay, and the fake ass concern from these fake ass pony players who all just play Twitter. Okay, and they can't even go and buy the bloody. Look at GE7. In fact, no. Let's take a look. Horizon Forgotten West, as we all now renamed the damn game.
Damn.
Okay, that's their big title. That was their big. They've been chunking this title for how many years now? Can't wait for this. Okay, where the hell is that game? Where's your money? Not where your mouth is. Where's your
Elden Ring came in there with a fucking battering ram and knocked that shit out the park.
Your hands in your pocket. Your hands are pulling out the credit card. Your hands is stuck somewhere else. Okay, you're paying what you're not paying. You're giving mouth service.
Oh
cash
shit!
service.
Talk that shit.
Okay, so the fact of the matter is, you guys are out there talking BS, crapping about all the consoles and all the developers. Look at your own backyard first. Support your developers. You're talking about Game Pass and shit. They don't support the developers. Hang on, you had 2 games. 2 games came out. Okay, GT and Horizon. Okay, and you guys ain't done shit to support it. Let's take a look at Horizon. Our Horizon. Forza Horizon 5. Before release, 2 million sold.
Aye.
Before, and not even GT7 can't even make 2 million. Okay, let's go to Returnal. Not even 500,000. Ratchet and Crank. Not even 500,000 once again. Okay,
1 million, yeah.
What's going on? Why do you guys not question Sony? But you have to jump down Xbox neck. They made one studio has an issue. For your information, you dumbass ponies, the initiative was set up, okay, as a think tank to create projects and then farm them off to other studios. It was never created to actually build a game from start to finish. Does an architect put the plans together and then go himself and put the bricks together? No, he doesn't. It's given to the builders to complete the project of their vision. That's what architect does. That's what the initiative is. Right? So, as far as I'm concerned, you dumbass piece of shit ponies, okay?
Shit.
You need to read more, because if you just read headlines, you get nowhere. Because headlines is going to tag you to take a look at something, but you don't read the meat. You're not reading the information. You're excluding information because it doesn't fit. It doesn't fit your common sense, your pony ideas, your Pegasus, whatever you want to call yourself, nation. Okay, it doesn't fit none of those shit. It doesn't fit your ideals. You omit the information. Therefore, you're lying to yourself and then trying to convince a lie to other people. The man Derek Gallagher came out and said, "We are meant to be small and agile." The mere fact that they've gotten Crystal D to come in and to build on what they've already put forward. The framework is there. The foundation is there. What's required is there. You bring them in to finish off the job. This is a 300-man team, and you guys are bitching over 34 people leaving. Now, granted, those 34 people in their own rights lead their own team from where they've come from. These are bigwigs themselves. Okay, so bigwig taking information from bigwig to information from bigwig can be a bit uncomfortable because you coming from a point where you're always the boss, and when you're trying to put your point forward, and not everyone's agreeing with you, then that's not a fit for you. And 34 people leaving is nothing in comparison to the fact that there's 300 coming in to make sure a game is completed. What state is the game in? Is it 50% complete? Hell no, it's not, because there was only 80 people working the damn thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so at the end of the day, as far as I'm concerned, as long as the game comes out and it's pucker, it's perfect, it's hitting all this, it's hitting everything it's meant to hit. I ain't worried. I don't give a shit about the stuff for people leaving. Good luck to them wherever they want to go. Good luck to the future directions. We weren't in the room. We don't know the conversation. We're just gamers, okay? And you guys are podcasters who give us the information. But I'm sick and tired of these pieces of shit ponies who come out there, okay, who all they want to do is get on Twitter because that's all they can play. And they're not playing their games that they're hyping on about. It's proof. What's the proof? Because the figures speak. Numbers don't lie. Okay, 18 million Forza Horizon 5. Bang, sold, played continuously. We're talking about 20 million Halo Infinite played. Bang, we're talking about. Can you guys?
Hey, hold on. You got them Steam numbers, bro? You got them Steam numbers?
No, I'm going to Steam numbers.
Back that up.
Yeah, man, it's crazy, man.
The fact of the matter is this, okay? You have two factors. You have the ones where they actually point out for a certain point in time how many games being played, okay, for Horizon, Forbidden West and Horizon 5, okay? You see the player counts. But in 2 weeks, the things were within a month, 18 million for a driving game on an Xbox console, 18 million, okay? Where's the double figures of all these Sony bangers? I'm not seeing them. Okay, double figures, right? Double figures. Where are they? What's the one thing that Sony always jump out the window and scream and shout about? Their figures. Look how much this is sold. Look how much that is sold. You remember when Xbox said they go quiet because of the negativity surrounding their losses, so they stop reporting their figures? Okay, is Sony now falling marks in that same direction because the amount of money that they spent on these big games? Hence, the amount of money they've wasted on all these big games, okay? And they're not quiet over that factor. Why not talking about it? And my last note, I'm sorry, guys, and my last note.
Let's talk that shit, bro.
What about The Last of Us faction? Where the bloody hell is that? I don't hear no one talking about it. No one's talking about it. No one. Why not? Why is anyone talking about it? You want to bring up a new studio that we just got, that we're building. I'm gonna throw you Naughty Dogs, okay? Last of Us 2 factions. Where the hell is it? Anyway, guys, sorry for dragging on so long. These guys been pissing me off all week. So
let me have to get some off your chest, man. We feel it.
Yeah, it was a rating there. Appreciate the support, bro, man. I'll see you down. Bro. You take care of yourself and shout out to you, bro, man.
Bye. Sorry, rest of the chat.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the chat, bro. 1 second. What's this shit? Yeah. Let's go. Yeah, man. Crazy, man. Like I said, some people gotta let look, guys in the chat. Rainblade wanted to talk that shit. Sometimes you just gotta let it off. It's been a week, seen all the initiative build up, all this shit and that. Sometimes you just gotta let it off your chest and talk that shit. Shout out to Raiden Blade for he's around supporting the Xbox guys as well. So shout out to Raiden Blade, man.
Yeah, for sure, man. For sure.
Let's see what's this shit, yeah. There we go. 1 second. Oh shit. Hold on. Guys in the chat, yeah, man. Salt Mines, have you got anything else to say? Because this probably gonna be just talking shit about people.
Bro, I don't know. I was gonna address something that he said. He was talking about like people talking shit online, and like I made a post this morning and yesterday morning because I noticed they keep Twitter keeps trying to like show me a lot of these PlayStation fans. This is the thing. I think Twitter knows they're the most aggressive because they keep showing them to me, trying to like I guess bait me into like arguing with these people. But right. I don't do it. You know what I mean? Because it's just stupid. But I realized, bro, I think a lot of them, I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of them believe, the shit that they're spouting. But I'm also thinking that a lot of them also do it on purpose because the engagement is fucking crazy. Mm-hmm. Like, I shared a picture yesterday. I forgot what that Muppet face bitch. Shit, excuse my language. But, bro, she had like 100,000 views on some dumbass.
Oh, yeah. I saw
and I was just like, bruh, why is it that people can get so many views spouting nonsense. But like let somebody like Sean or Dirt or me or somebody say something crazy. Or not even crazy. This shit may just be true. And like we just get regular views. And I'm just like, bro, I'm about to get on here and start being like, PlayStation's the best. Let me stop.
Yeah,
but
man.
nah, that's pretty much all I had to say. GT7 was a disappointment because I was really thinking about getting that on PC, when it eventually drops. But honestly, I'm not interested in that game no more, man. Fuck
Yeah,
that.
Sean,
I'll
man.
just
I know you might have been thinking, Sean, when they were showing the preview on State of Play, Sean, I think you're capping. You might be this over blowing this out of proportion with GT7, bro. The game's come out, bro, and look, it is what it is, man. I think the game was overrated in my opinion with the 88. It should be in the low 80s.
very
But
overrated.
I do believe that no matter what, man. But end of the day, fair play to them. Look, they play the game. They finesse the ponies as well. The new updates, all offline, always online bullshit. I mean, look at that shit, bro. It
Bro,
is
and
what it is.
them graphics. Those graphics, like when you put it in third person, that shit look like a PS2 game. Like it blows my mind. I was just like, wait a
Third
minute.
person.
Third person.
So yeah,
I was
100%.
just like, I don't understand. Like, how is it that all their other games look the way they look, but then this one, it just that shit looked terrible, bro. Like I'm just blown away that they had the nerve to put it. The thing is, when you switch it to first person, it looks a little bit better.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? It's almost like they designed it to only do first person, and then they were like, for the people that want third person, like we're gonna toss these childish ass textures up here. I know y'all saw them people in the fucking crowd.
Oh yeah.
Like, bro, they look like that shit look stupid. You remember how what's her name? Tomb Raider, what's her name? We were just talking about her.
A perfect dog. I mean, Lara Croft.
Lara Croft. You remember how in the old PS2 games, like how she had them pointy breasts? That's how them characters look in GT7 on the sideline. I was just like, I can't believe they put this out. Like the ones in Horizon or Forza look way better. And that's an open world racer.
100%.
I'm so confused how they can squeeze that much out of Forza, even on the old console. But this game just looks like straight doo-doo to me. I don't know. Anyway, that's my last thought before I have to run my goofy ass back to work.
Bro, man. You take care, bro, and we'll catch you in the next one, bro. Keep working on them videos as well, bro.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Hey, thanks, man. And thanks everybody in the chat, man. TTS, man. I'm out though. I'm out now.
All right, bro.
Nah, bro. Now, like that.
Yo.
You were on the Iron Lord podcast, and
yes,
shout out to you, bro. Amazing show on that.
Yeah, it was fun, man. It was a lot of fun, bro.
But something happened after that, bro. Someone you mentioned someone's name. He's a Stadia dude and that.
Yeah.
And obviously, you kept it right. Give him the respect. But obviously, at the end of the day, he was an Xbox guy. And that guy's name was MM2K. And Ray, I'm pretty sure you remember him from Scrum Punks, that dog shit podcast that Dirt used to host as well.
Yeah.
And this, you said, listen, we started the show on that. Scrum Punks was like, he was that type of show. And then he goes like, Dirt, why don't you take over this show and work on it? And that's what happened with Scrum Punks. That's how Scrum Punks became part of your channel.
Yeah.
Now, and he said that over the time, he flip-flop in 2019, I believe he flip-flop after E3 it was, and which he did. A lot of people flip-flop. He was not the only one. He was not the only one that flip-flop, and that Crap Gamer, the Mooch, and all these guys, all them guys, Salty and all them motherfuckers, yeah, all started to flip-flop and that. But then this guy did a dedicated video of you, of a homie.
Yeah,
MK2K, bro, if you're listening, I'm going to talk shit. So you make sure you hit that dislike button, you piece of shit. But like that, what do you want to say, bro, man? Do you want to give your side of the story and that?
Well, my side is the truth, which is what I said on Iron Lords, it was just, listen, I would never lie on someone. I would never lie about this shit, period, man. Like I mentioned on the show, he said, yo, Derek, why don't you come come and be a part of my crew? I was like, cool, we can do that. He said he'd go, be on Scram Punks. I said, cool, because the first Scram Punks was on his channel. Then he eventually said, Dirt, man, why don't you take it? I said, okay, cool, I'll do that. I appreciate it. So we was having fun on Scram Punks. We didn't get a lot of, great numbers. like we would get like on a good day we might get 20, 23, you know. So and we was doing that about a year and a half, and then I vividly remember saying I wanted to start an Xbox podcast, and he was there. He was like, "Yo, bro, you should. You 100% should, no doubt about it." I never forget. It was me, him, and Snow Bunny, and I believe it was Neff on the show that day. He was like, "Yo, you should do it, man. It will probably work out good for you." So I'm not going to say that he didn't support me. I'm not going to say in lie say he didn't support me or nothing. So what happened after E3 2019? He flip-flopped and he did a dedicated video to me, said I lied and he did not flip-flop. Bro, you flip-flopped. You flip-flopped. It's okay. You became an Xbox basher. It's fine. So what happened? Over time, the show started to become a lot of Xbox hate. And there's a lot of things that I did because I listened to the audience. See, sometimes people might have their agendas, but the audience tells me everything I need to know. If we're doing a specific segment, we're talking about a specific thing, and out of the 30 people we have in the chat, we lose 15 of them. Yo, we need to, this is not working. So everything was, cool. Then I started to get Xbox guys on the chat, and I would not lie, when I had about 960 or 70 subs, yes, he went on Twitter and said, "Yo, give my man Dirk to 1,000 subs." Absolutely. I would never lie about that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a liar, bro. What am I going to lie about? He absolutely helped me get to 1,000 subs. Yes, he would retweet my videos back then. Absolutely. He supported, me. But at the end of the day, the one thing he didn't say in that video that he did was they quit on me.
Yep.
I didn't quit Scrampuns. They quit. They quit Scrampuns. I didn't quit. He called me. He hit me up like, "Dirk, let's talk right quick." Yo, what's that, man? They don't want to do the videos no. They don't want to do Scrampuns no more. Okay. What happened? Oh, they said you're making the show too Xbox focused. I said, "Oh, okay." And in reality, I'm not going to say that didn't, because I did get more Xbox guys on the show the last month of the show.
But the show was popping with Xbox news, with the ZeniMax deal and all that shit.
It was starting to pop, and Xbox was starting to get a little bit more popular. But at the same time, I have an Xbox channel, and what we were talking about earlier in the show, people used to come to my channel. Yes, Scrampuns was supposed to be a more diverse podcast. And let's be honest, y'all, that shit doesn't work for the most part. There's some podcasts that get away with it, like Iron Lords Day, but then again, Iron Lords is more Xbox than anything because King Dave is on that show talking shit, right? But on my channel, people didn't want to come see Xbox bashing, steady appraising, Nintendo news. They don't want to see that shit, and you have to listen to the audience. I listen to the audience. I pay attention. So the show, they quit. That's the one thing he didn't mention on that little 20-minute rant that he did about me. He didn't mention that they quit on me.
Yeah, I remember. Oh shit! I remember when, but I think we got into a party chat just right after that when you got that phone call or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we did.
I remember you telling me straight up. I just got off the phone and this is what went down. They did not like the direction of the show, but Xbox was popping that time as well, and obviously WBG that was going on for a couple of months as well. Well, whenever it was going on, and WBG was doing good, but the Xbox was hitting the news big back then, bro. They were doing good, they're doing good now, but the news were popping. We were seeing the changes when they were buying ZeniMax and all kinds of stuff, and it is what is. It happens in that.
Yeah,
but I know that you wanted to talk about that and get that off your chest.
Well, yeah, see, because I was gonna, because he like, we talking in the DM. He's like, "Yo, we should do a 1-on-1," and I was like, you know what? It just doesn't matter at this point, man. It really doesn't. Like, what's the purpose for us to do a 1-on-1? Like, this is probably the only time I talk about it. I was surprised he did a dedicated video. I was like, bro, I didn't even say nothing bad about you. Why would you do a dedicated video about me? Right? I was like, what the fuck? So at this point, it just doesn't matter. I actually thought about doing a one-on-one. I don't give a shit, bro. I'm talking about video games. There's really no personal relationship anymore like that. You know, that needs to be salvaged. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, nothing needs to be salvaged. Just you know, you do your thing, I do my thing. But you know, I always told him he's a smart guy. I thank him for, you know, some of the things that he helped me with. That's about it, man. But my content is my own. Nobody helped me do do my videos. It was me. But you know, I'm like, maybe that was the point. I don't know.
Yeah, shout out to Shiz,
like
though,
maybe
yeah,
that was what he
100%.
didn't like. You know, maybe that was what they didn't like. That I wanted to focus on my channel more than anything else. Well, if that's the case, I apologize. if me want to focus on my channel more than anything else was wrong, hey, I'm sorry.
Yeah, a lot of these guys, look, they know they've been there. They were there when you were doing Scrum Punks as well, the early days and that. And most of these guys were there and they understand what was going on as well at the time. So it is what it is. Oh, shit. Talk that shit, Ray. Talk that shit.
It's just you have to like, wait, no, okay. Sean, help me out. What podcast is diverse? They have, that's very popular, by the way. They have PlayStation folks, Nintendo folks, Xbox folks, PC.
I would say probably Crossfire.
Crossfire, right? Okay, Crossfire. How long has Moose been around?
Moose been around since 2014, I believe.
Since 2014. Okay. But Moose used to be 4 Xbox podcasts.
Yeah, that's the difference. I'm saying, yeah.
He used to be 4 Xbox podcasts, and it just doesn't work after so long, man. You have to choose a side. You have to choose a side, man. People in the audience, they have chosen a side. You rarely find neutrals in the audience, and if they are a fake neutral, they're usually a PC person. Oh, you console guys are always arguing. We want a side, man. Right? You want a side. That's like ESPN. They have their shows, their sports center. They talk about all sports, right? But they also have dedicated shows focused on the NFL, a dedicated show focused on the NBA, focused on Major League Baseball. So those people that love those particular sports, they can go directly to those shows. Yes, I love video games, but I'm not a Nintendo fan. I like the PlayStation, but I prefer Xbox. So people that want to love Xbox like me, they will come to my channel. Yeah, and Crossfire is more.
Yeah, when they do try to get an Xbox guy on, or when Crap wants to be an Xbox guy, then the thing is that when you talk about diverse podcasts and that, I know some guys are bringing Iron Lords and that, but I disagree with that straight up.
No, I think Iron Lords is more Xbox, bro.
It's more Xbox, bro. Trust me, I disagree with that. You give credit. You talk about the Nintendo or the PlayStation, bro. Do they talk about Stadia? Do they fucks? Do they talk about Amazon Luna? Do they fucks? None of these podcasts talk about that. If you want to be diverse and that, get everybody on it. Do you know what I mean? Talk about every fucking platform. Not only Xbox and PlayStation and Nintendo that's been around for decades. Get the Stadia guys in, get the Luna in, get fucking whoever, the next Tencent, that whoever the fuck they are, bro. Everybody needs to, look, when everybody starts off a show.
Weapon Wheel is PlayStation, Ray. That shit PlayStation
they're PlayStation,
and
bro.
Kid Smooth. That's what that is.
Yeah,
PlayStation,
TJ Guerrero, like I said, the Xbox, bro, they give credit where it's due. Like, when you talk about PlayStation, Nintendo, you talk about the news and that, but every podcast starts off on that, bro. You talk about all the podcasts, bro, like what Dirt's talking about right now. Back in 2013, 2014, if it was Next Gen, Crap Gamer, The Mooch, all of these guys, Saltiest Gaming as well, all of these guys started their podcast as an Xbox brand.
Yep.
And what's happened over time, this decided to flip, and that's what's happened. You know, that's what you can call it. Maybe it's not diverse, but every one of them channels, they've grown the channel to be. It's like me, a prime example, me and Dirt right now. This is an Xbox focused podcast, TTS and WBG as well. Bro, imagine we get to like 10K subs, we get hundreds of views and whatever. Then I decided to flip on that. You will lose your views, but you still maintain that like 200-300 maybe at a time because you built a core audience in that, and
Yep.
people still want to listen to you. Like PYD's talking about Kids Move podcast and that. Nobody likes that. Like people might not like that because they got ponies on, they got PC dudes on. When you're trying to be diverse and you talked about this, bro. Sometimes trying to be cool with the ponies and even PC dudes as well. It does not work. People don't want to hear that shit. We're not saying, look, you have to be critical. Yes, be critical on that. Talk about that shit. But when the shit goes unnecessary hate, that's where the problem comes. That's where the problem comes, bro. That's where I see there's a problem. That's where it lies. Straight up on that. A lot of these guys, look, guys, you talk about the mooch and crap, MNC. Look, bro, we used to ring MNC in the morning, straight up, bro. We know what their podcast is, bro, but it doesn't hit anymore. It's that RDX example. Shout out to Dealer and the boys right there. Imagine that motherfucker flips to a PlayStation, bro.
Right.
Just imagine that, guys, right now.
Sean, let me say this real quick. Okay, so if I've seen YouTubers, right? There was this kid that, he was a Detroit Pistons channel. I'm a Detroit Pistons fan, and he used to talk about NBA basketball and the Detroit Pistons in particular. Then one day, this fool just started posting anime shit. Then I'm like, what are you doing? I left in the comments, I was like, yo, bro, we subscribed to you because you were a Detroit Pistons channel. If you're going to do anime, you should probably make another channel.
Yep.
So that's the same thing. If I subscribe to you because because you were an Xbox channel, then all of a sudden you become a Xbox hating channel or a PlayStation channel. I'm like, no, I don't listen. I'm fully aware that people don't like me just because I'm Dirt Griggity. Y'all don't really know me in real life, right? So people like me because of my content, my pro Xbox content. If you subscribe to me, it's not because, hey, man, that's a cool brother from Detroit. No, when I subscribe to people, I subscribe to people for their content. Right? There's no, oh, man, I love that guy. I want to be his friend. No, I like your content. I like your content, man. So I'm just saying that people need to realize that. Now, it helps some people. I think guys like Salty benefited off of flipping to PlayStation. Guys like MBG benefited off of flipping to PlayStation. But then other guys tried to do it. It didn't work for them. It just didn't work. Listen, somebody told me that some of those guys were like, yo, man, I still like Xbox, but the PlayStation community kind of gravitated to him when he criticized Xbox. So he stuck with it because he's getting money off of it.
100%.
He's, somebody told me, the big PlayStation YouTuber. So I actually just mentioned one. Somebody told me that he said, I still like Xbox as much as PlayStation, but the PlayStation community gravitated to me because I saw it. I was critical of Xbox and I just stuck with it because I'm getting money. So you have to realize that I have a day job, right? I've been working at my job for 23 years. So anything I get from YouTube is a bonus. So my point is saying that is money would not alter my feelings, right? I would not all of a sudden, oh shit, I'm getting money. Ponies, I'm a pony. No. I have my day job. I've been there for 23 years. I'm going to retire from this company. But when it comes to this YouTube shit, this is my hobby. I was doing it for 3.5 years with no money at all. And trust me, the little money I get now is not enough to live off of. So it's strictly for the love of it. Right? It's for the love of it.
Yeah, Wilfried brings a great point. They flip for the views, and that's what we're talking about. Some of these guys, they done it because of the views as well. And
Absolutely.
it's benefited them. When they did flip on that, that's what they'll get people at the PlayStation dude, the ponies dudes, and that on the show, because people, the audience, to get bigger views on that, and that's what they're doing right now. Even though they might not want to, but because of that money, the better income for them, better views and that, they decided to stick to that. And we heard this firsthand. You know what I mean? So
yeah, absolutely, man.
it is what it is. And I talked about it so many times as well. I know that we mentioned it before. When Dirt was doing WBG and Scrum Punks were gone, Dirt wanted to continue to do the second show. He goes, I want to do a second show, get a diverse podcast. Different people on the show and that. And I was like, Dirt!
Don't do that shit.
Don't do that shit. Dirt! Focus on
Sean was absolutely
WBG and
right.
your motherfucking videos, you piece of shit.
Yep.
Nobody wants to hear that shit. For example, look what went down with Scrum Punks now. Even though you get diverse people on your show, people don't want to hear that shit, unnecessary shit. Dirt was like, all right, Sean, I trust you.
No, Sean was absolutely right. He was like, and like me and Sean didn't even know each other that well like that back then. But he still said, Dirt, you should just focus on WBG and your regular videos. And I was like, damn, he's right. Because, listen, my thoughts isn't what my thoughts always were. It's with not having ponies on your channel, with certain things. This is stuff that I eventually realized, I should say, because I eventually realized that I'm not having any ponies on my channel. I've been there, done that. I had those guys on my channel, and it's nothing but foolishness. There's no need to have a conversation with you guys, them, on my platform. I mean, might talk shit on Twitter. I don't even do that much because there's no need. It will never end. I remember talking to some guy the other day on Twitter. This motherfucker wouldn't shut up. I would say something to him. I'm thinking it's dead. He would come right back. Okay, I'm going to stop talking because he won't shut up. So the point is, I'm not even going to deal with these guys, man. I'm just not. Oh, Dirk, come on my podcast. No, fuck your podcast. No, I'm not inviting you on mine, and I ain't going on yours. I've been on Pony Podcast. Y'all know the story if you've been here before. Why you like Xbox? Because I want to like it. Don't ask me no shit like that, like why you like Xbox. So I'm just done with it, man. So this is how I feel. This is what has happened because all these guys, listen, bro, they do their channel how they want to do their channels. But that applies to me also. I can do my channel how I want to do my channel. Absolutely.
Absolutely, man. Look, we're coming up to the 2-hour mark, and the first 1 hour, 10 minutes or so was fire, bro. We were talking that shit. You guys are just hopped in as well now. We were talking about the initiative, GT7, all kinds of shit. But shout out to every one of you guys, and that the last 3 days have been a lot of fun, man. Like, we got up to like 150 people on Wednesday show for the what was it? The idea Xbox show. Yesterday Hogwarts as well. That was fun as well. Today TTS, and now 3 shows in a row, man. And hopefully we'll get back to you next week. Now next week and that, I want to talk about something. First of all, let's do the outros, bro. What's going on with you, bro?
Yo, I got another video that's about to drop. I'm talking about the ponies and how they're comparing Hogwarts to Starfield. Yeah, so I got a video about to drop. Check that video out for me, y'all.
And what about Monday? What's going on Monday?
Oh, yeah. Thanks for reminding me. Yeah, bro. Monday, we got my boy Doc Dark 1985 on the show. He on WBG Monday, so we going to have fun and TTS, man. So, yeah, talk that shit.
Talk that shit. It's going to be a lot of fun on Monday, guys. Some good news.
Ray said he almost turned off WBG with Scram Punk's intro. Yeah, that was a joke, really, bro.
That was a joke because of what went down with the video from, some people didn't get that, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
Now, guys, next week on TTS, it's not going to be Friday, it's going to be Thursday and that. And it's going to be 6 p.m. Eastern. That's the target time, hopefully. You done? What time do you finish on Thursday? What time do you finish?
What time you say, 5 o'clock?
maybe 5, 6 your time.
Oh shit.
What's better?
Yeah, I should be fine at 5:30.
We'll
Is that
try to
cool?
talk. Yeah, we'll try to target 5:45 then.
Okay, that's cool.
So it'll
I
be
mean,
a
I
day
could just
before-
leave a little early.
Yeah, MK Michael. Yeah, so about 5:45. Thursday.
Thursday.
Yeah, because obviously me and Dirt's busy on Friday. On Friday, I'm gonna be busy. I'm gonna be going to out of the country again for a couple of days, and I'll be back on that. But shout out to every one of you guys, man. We'll do a night podcast. We're doing night. We'll go against some of these pony podcasts. You know what I mean? We're gonna be talking that shit.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Really talking that shit. No, it was something. It was
Oh,
funny that
man.
same day that some shit happened, bro. That's all it was, man.
Yeah, it was just, bro. Like, I mean, I was like, wow. I actually gave him a shout out on the show. I was like, damn, oh fuck. Like some of y'all don't even know because I don't think nobody really watched his video about me, but I was like, damn, I gave him a shout out. I don't know, man.
We don't know, bro, man. Guys, it was a fantastic show. Shout out to every one of you guys and that. And we'll catch you next week because you know what time it is. It's time to talk that shit.
Ain't nothing but against the party.
Ah shit. You motherfuckers know what time is it? Hit that motherfucking like button. And you motherfucking ponies, hit that dislike button and get the fuck out of here, you soft motherfuckers. And ponies, Jim Ryan lied to you and pimped your bitch ass till the end of the west side. You motherfucking ponies know what to do. Walk down that street corner, twerk your motherfucking ass, then put your bitch ass hands out and sell your bitch ass for those $70 games, you soft motherfuckers.